Hello again. Um, bit late again. Mostly just because I didn't really have an opportunity, but also because I kind of forgot and just fell asleep in the process. So here I am, the day after. It is what it is. Um, a new month. It's June. I don't know why I tried to look at that. It's bad lighting, and I'm nearsighted. I can barely make out the red letters on the white background. It's June. Um, I ended off last month pretty pathetically, if I do say so myself. Um, yeah, it was a pretty big failure. The I'm trying to start off this month. If I can't, if I can't start it off with at least resisting pornography, I can at least start it off by keeping consistent with sleeping. So that's good. I have been keeping consistent with that, as well as building that consistency for working out. I have a feeling that this porn thing is going to be a real problem. That one failure not just removed all the momentum I had, but also it kind of got into my head. I do realize the level of difficulty was a bit much. It's nice to set New Year's resolutions, and I do plan to at least attempt it, but last month definitely set my expectations to it won't succeed, which I guess is great for next year because I'll have a new New Year's resolution. But um, really difficult stuff. Uh, I wish I could do more, but especially when it comes to times where I'm not really doing too much, like this short week between classes, as well as when I just give up on other things, it becomes a lot more difficult to resist it, and I just kind of dive headfirst into it whether I should or not. It's it's a fucking mess, to put it lightly, and it's very discouraging. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not just gonna give up. I've already learned that I shouldn't be doing that. I'll be fine so long as I don't give up. As long as I keep moving on, eventually I'll reach the end of my journey. But it is just a little frustrating. I had so much momentum. I had so much going for me, and then I just boom, a big old crash. But oh well, what can you do? It's already done. I just got to accept it and fucking move on. At least I can go out of my way to try and make things better in the future. Interestingly, it's not just about cutting out things that are like triggering to me, because one, a lot of the things I play could be triggered because I'm so overtuned that I end up seeing, oops, that I end up seeing even some of the mundane shit as like a fucking trigger for it. So it becomes incredibly difficult then. Which by that point, what? Just sit in a blank fucking room and do nothing? Yeah, right. That's not really gonna help. I do think I just need to have more stuff to do. The more I can sort of distract myself from that, the easier it'll become. At least I think it will. Could be wrong, but I've been pretty bad at finding replacements or just things to do in the downtime where I do find my mind to wander to a place of wanting that level of fulfillment. My goodness, or did the number on you, buddy? Um, Man, it's not even satisfying to pet because like it's so coarse. Um, but yeah, I just gotta find a better way to replace my time. I know to replace my time to use the times where I'm finding myself. I'm I'm finding myself uh, craving. Yeah, I guess craving is the right word. Craving pornography as a way of like escaping boredom to just do something at least a little more productive and try to get my mind off of it so that hopefully the feeling passes and I can get back to staring at a wall thinking of anything else. Um, on that, my goals stayed the same because, catastrophic failure. But then my new classes are starting next week. Cool. I'm gonna I'm gonna use this as a hey man, just drop yourself into a chair behind my desk. No, that seems like it would have hurt. Um, enough being distracted. I'm gonna use this as a springboard for doing a lot of my work early. At least with starting with one class, it'll make approaching four a lot easier. So I'm gonna try to do all my schoolwork the first day I can. I still have I still have a lot of yard work to do, so I'm gonna keep Mondays pretty dedicated to like really just manual chores around the house or outside of the house, and have Tuesday be the day that I actually start doing things. So here's my declaration, a bit of a reminder. This one, I'm hoping to keep this video short too, so that the reminder is a lot easier to approach, because these can get pretty rambling. But I would like to start any schoolwork I have to do on Tuesday, focus on keeping any yard work I have to do on Monday, just before trash gets taken out on Tuesday. That's my declaration. That's my hope. That's my goal. Yeah. Okay. That'll be my goal of the month. And potentially just this semester of school. Keep it consistent to where Monday is that, Tuesday I do a bunch of work, potentially get everything done. If, no, do your best to get everything done. You only have one class to do, so feasibly you should be capable of getting it done within that one day. And if it's something big, you can spread it across multiple days, but that depends on the severity of the assignment. And that would only come across in like rare cases, like if I had to write an essay. But even then, I've proven, at least to myself, that I'm pretty good at isolating those types of assignments into their own day, maybe a couple of days. So that might not even be necessary. But anywho, I will see myself next time.